it feel like I just got here, but and I've been here 5 years, going on my 5th year. So, it's also good to be an old guy. Good to share my knowledge with the young guys. Even like the first player just came in, try to give them as much knowledge as I can. Because the old guys I had in front of me, they did the same thing. So I feel like it's only right to get my knowledge down.
What's some advice you give to the young guys?
Well, with the DBs, I tell them a lot of time about the technique, angles, and I tell them how to approach like every day at practice. Like every day obviously is not. Some days you're gonna get beat. Just some days how it is. Playing man a lot in this defense. So it's about mindset. I tell them keep the same mindset. If it's a great day, it's a bad day, it's an okay day. Come with the same mindset. Never too high, never too low.
Who have you seen? How have you seen like Cruz and Coach mentioned Jesse Anderson? How have you seen those guys kind of battling out for the spot next to you to take Donovan's place?
Cruz and Jesse, they're having a great first 2 day practices. First 2 day practice is really just playing fast, playing mentally sharp. They're both doing that, and they're both playing at a high level right now. And they'll continue to get better, continue to compete throughout the spring. So, it's going to be good to see the battles and see the plays they make throughout the rest of the spring.
What's it been like having Kavir in so far in this program? What have you seen from him?
Kavir, he's really smart. He's a very smart and savvy football player. I can say that a lot. He's very smart. You can tell he was coached right at his last school. I don't know exactly what his last school was, but I know he was coached well, and he transferred that over to Pitt. He's a really good player. He's gonna make some big time plays.
Are there any other new guys, not necessarily in the DB room, that popped out to you?
I would worry about the DB, to be honest. But I know all the freshman DBs, they came in. Josh, Sean, is it both Seans? In fact, Kavir, obviously. All them came in. They made plays already. They're understanding the game plan, understanding the installs, and that's good. That's all you really want from new guys coming in to understand the game plan, understand the install. Because once you do that, you're gonna play faster as time comes on anyway.
Over the years, there's been some high-profile safeties that come out of this program. Have you followed those guys, and do you have a chance to talk to them at all about what it means to be a safety at Pitt?
Yeah, I talked to obviously being younger under Eric, being younger under Brandon Hill, DeMar Hamlin, Paris Ford. I talked to all 4 of them guys about what's the things that made them successful, what's the things that they wish they could redo and be better at, and they gave me steps. They give me steps every time I ask, and I don't hesitate to ask them guys at all, because I know they're one phone call away, and they're always going to answer my phone, so I always ask them for steps and guidance every time.
How did how last year ended impact how you guys are approaching this year?
The approach is just to finish. We know we're a good team, we have good players, we can beat any team we set our mind to if we play a great game, but the focus is on winning the inches. Because when you lose the inches, you're ultimately going to lose the game, and that's what we feel like we did the last 7 games of the season. We lost the inches, we made us lose the game. So focus on is winning them inches, winning each moment, and never taking 2 moments lightly or too big, and just playing through the game and finishing.
What about your own game? Where's the things you've been trying to focus on this offseason and taking the spring camp?
For me personally, it's mostly coverage. Mental aspect, knowing what's going to happen, knowing what's going to happen. Because a lot of times I feel safety. If you know what's going to happen, you're going to make a play even before. That's what D. Ham, Eric Haller, they were really smart guys. They make a play before they can play even start, just knowing what's going to happen. That's why I ask them a lot too. They tell me a mental game, it's a lot of mental game. And also, just running full speed on my tackles, making splash tackles, no slowing down, no choppy steps, just run full speed, make the person react to me, not me react off them.
What's your body feel like after a 6th overtime game?
Crazy. I can't even explain it to you. It's worse than any other game. It's like 2 games put in 1. So that's one of them games you just gotta sit back. You take a little longer to get dressed, take a little longer to get in the shower and stuff. You just sit back, get some ice in your body. It's one of them games.
Where did you start feeling better after that game?
Probably 2 more days after that. I just sat back, because we went back home after the bowl game, so I just rested, give my body a little rest after a long season. Sometimes you just need that rest, mental break, physical break. So 2 days after that, my body started to feel better again.
What are the emotions like? The conversations with your teammates, like Ash Ryan, here in the building and outside the building, as you guys were talking about that game and just the 6 games, losing in a row after all of it.
Yeah, it's always emotional, when you lose, even just 1 game, but especially 6 games in a row. That's very emotional time. But at the same time, it was talks about being a stronger brotherhood, because losing 6 games, that could divide the brotherhood. But it's talk about coming together stronger. You lose 6, you gotta find a way to keep getting stronger and stronger as a brotherhood, so you can prevail and overcome the obstacles you got.
what'd you guys find out about that as you were going through it like in November last year?
We just found out how tough we are and how we can stick together and get through anything. You know, like, even through bad times, we know there's gonna be work that we gotta put in, and with us together, we can get through anything. So just never doubt each other.
How would you describe the difference in facing the offense now with Eli, them had a year, as opposed to remembering what it was like practicing against them last year?
I guess I'll say it's more like upbeat, uptight. You know, last year they was trying to get everybody was learning the playbook. Eli, the first receivers, Tay, Kanate, Murphy, all of them. They was learning. Now the guys, Eli, they know the playbook. They coming just like us. We know our playbook. So now it's just more fast paced. From we hit the ground running from day one instead of from last year. Now they're learning the playbook a little slower. So now it's just hit the ground running. Let's compete.
As someone who's in the defensive back room, what can you sort of say about Mason Alexander and the type of person he was, some of the interactions you had with him?
Through the short time Mason was here, it was 2 months. You know, he's a great young man. I can say that. He brought a lot of energy every day. He was the same person, like high energy. You remember PJ? Y'all remember PJ? Energized person, like high energy, great person, great young man. It's sad to hear when I got that news. It was real sad and devastating. But I wish his family the best. And I know he's in a better place now with God.